Hello. I'll be with you in a second. How is everybody? Hello. Hi Josh. Hi Gigi. Hi Eric. I'm gonna cycle. Is that not great? I'm starting, let me show you. So just a little recap. I know you guys have been here, I'm just going to fill you in anyway. I'm doing 5,000 miles for Click Sergeant Young Lives versus Cancer for Childhood Cancer Awareness. Hashtag Team Drac Shadow. I started cycling last year and due to a bit of silly health, I wasn't able to finish. I got to 425.2 miles, if you remember, and I'm nowhere near finished yet, so I better get a move on. So we're starting at 425.2 miles. I don't know how long. Jamie Ford, hi Debz, I promise you I was Leflin, sorry I've not been on. That's alright, welcome back. I'm about to start cycling, so let me just set up my bike. I will show you that I'm starting from zero. Can you see that? Starting from zero. Start pedaling. There's Abbie. Stick you back down. I'm cycling! Oh, my settings are off. Hang on, that's far too easy. No, that's easy. That's better. Now, I know that this is probably a bit early for my American friends, so I do apologise if you're still in bed. There might not be some people here because they're probably still sleeping. It is a Sunday morning, but I did want to do this today and I wasn't going to get the chance to do it any later because, as some of you guys know, I watch Word of Life Fellowship Church on a Sunday evening about 8-9 p.m. So I didn't want to leave it any later in case I wasn't able to do it today, but I've been dying to cycle. So I thought I'm just going to go ahead and cycle. Tracy! Hello! Look what I'm doing! I'm pedaling on my bike. I don't know if you can see the bike. Hang on. Look! I'm pedaling! Hey, hello! Thank you very much, Eric. It is very awesome. I'm trying to reach 5,000 miles. I've done 425.2 and whatever I do today will be added onto that. Hang on, I just double check that you're on. I'm not on live chat. Hello, long time no see, H. Can't find a picture of a bike. There's one in the, where's the vehicles in your emojis? And look, I've got my hat on again, my Drac Shadow hat. If you haven't seen it, I made it myself. It is mental, I do agree. I started last year, it took me a couple of months to get to 425. I've got a long way to go, but I'm not in any rush. Now, I do have to tell you something. Hang on, it's a bit uncomfortable, I've not done this in a while. I do have to tell you something. My Just Giving page that I set up, I had raised £50 on it so far, which is absolutely great. Now, I would give you the link just to let you know if you wanted to donate. It's for Click Sergeant Young Lives vs Cancer. It's a UK-based charity for teenagers and young people and their families who have been affected by cancer, and it helps them with treatment and research. I would give you the link. But unfortunately, I got an email the other day. I'll show you, I'll vlog it. I got an email from Just Giving saying that my time for the page was running out. So I have to log back in and I have to extend for how long that I'm doing the charity for, the cycling. So once I extend it, then I'll be able to give you the link. I'm not sure if the link is active at the minute. You could check, it's www.justgiving.com/Debz McLeod, Debz McLeod. It should be in the descriptions of my previous cycling live cycles. So if you go into them, you'll be able to see it. But as I said, I don't know if it's working right now, so I'll just have to wait. You alright, Abbie?
Yeah.
Can you go into your computer just now? Abbie's a little upset with me because I took her phone for the torch so that I've got light. Well, see, I didn't put an end date on it, and because it's not been active, because I've not really been promoting it or anything since I was not well. So because I was poorly and I've not been promoting it and things, I think they thought it was over. But they did say that I can extend it if I log into it and press a button, so I have to do that. Chi says, oh hi Abbie. Oh Abbie. Oh Abbie.
Hi.
I gave her money to go down the centre today, would you believe it? And she got, what did you get?
A donut and a caramel frappuccino.
A donut and a caramel frappuccino. Ew. What do you think I'm drinking? Take a wild guess. What is there for drinking? I bet you can't guess. Donuts, I know. H. Shh. Nobody tell Melody. It's Super Siver's blue raspberry. Shh. Tracy, you didn't see anything, okay? You didn't see it. This doesn't exist.
Remind me drinking a can.
It's a can of Rockstar energy drink. Do I still have the WWE network to watch the Royal Rumble tonight? I have the network. I don't know if I can watch it though, because my Wi-Fi sucks. I'm surprised this is working. I mean, I expected this to buffer, to be honest, because my son's on the PlayStation. If it does buffer or freeze or anything like that, please tell me. My appointment was a bit crazy.
Got 15 pence on it.
No thank you. I will do an update vlog for that, where I can sit down and really explain it properly. If you catch my drift. Don't jinx it, no, let's not. Tracy says, hi Abbie, Eric says, hello Abbie.
Hello, hi.
Give them a wave.
Tell me what she went. Abbie.
Abbie. Abbie. H says, hi Abbie.
Hi.
We're both wearing pink.
Well, I'm wearing a friend's t-shirt.
We're in pink today.
Well, on the camera it's red.
I know my top does look red on the camera, that's weird. Thank you very much, Chi Chi. Positive energy is appreciated around here. Yes, we do like it. Adam woke up. No, you didn't miss the stream. I just started 9 minutes and 37 seconds ago. I'm cycling. Adam, look. I'm on a bike and I'm pedaling. But how are you, Adam? Mel told me a little bit about what happened, so I'm not really sure what happened. I understand that you had a bit of an accident and your eye was injured or something.
I hope you're okay.
Don't start glitching already. But I'm really sorry, Adam, for your accident, and I hope you're on the mend. Thank you. Adam, you're really kind. I hope you're okay though, seriously. Pixelated, 8-bit hype, boop, boop, boop. I feel like Wreck-It Ralph. Have I got a cycle trainer or is it an exercise bike? It's an exercise bike. It is Davina McCall brand. Davina McCall, if you don't know who that is a UK TV presenter, bit of a celebrity fitness person.
Sure.
Yes.
Well,
And she has a range of exercise things because she's known to be quite fit and things like that. You should. It is a great form of exercise and I found that I actually missed it. Now, I ain't an exercise person. I don't do exercises. I barely move on a daily basis. But after doing this for a few weeks, I felt that I missed that. I felt like I wasn't getting my energy and my exercise. And this is why I couldn't wait to get back. I literally had to wait until I was cleared by the doctors, which was a nightmare. Missed what you said there, hang on. You were watching something else and you stopped watching that to come and hang out with all of us. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm making you miss a show that you were watching.
I'm also on a chair. I like 12 but I'm on a chair.
She looks tall, but she's kneeling on a chair.
That's a
So how are you all? What have you been doing this week? How's your weekend going? What have you been up to? You got any news to share? Any gossip? Any tea to spill? As Coco would say. Look at my daughter cringe when I say that. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Look at the daughter cringe hard because I know what the kids' lingo is.
Never gonna told you!
You never told me, Courtney told me.
Someone told you, you did not figure out on your own.
Was that not how you learn anything?
Well, technically you learn by a teacher and a class.
Exactly, so you're taught it. Shut up. London gets snow this morning. We had snow the other day and then it rained and it went away. And then I think they said Tuesday it's coming back. You've got leftover deer.
Oh!
Oh dear.
Okay. Hello,
Megan! Hello.
Exclamation mark.
I'm cycling. I'm on my bike and I'm pedaling my legs.
And I'm here. Woo.
I don't know why I do that when I say pedaling. Because it's not my fingers that are pedaling, it's my legs. Ooh. About the day programme, what did I miss? Oh, fast. Oh, you have good news about the day programme? Yes, tell me about that. Adam, right eye was injured, really blurry, corneal abrasion, a lot better, vision restored. Oh, well that's good. I'm so glad your vision's coming back, Adam. That's absolutely terrible. Completely gone by sunset. Well, apparently I don't know the difference between sunrise and sunset. If you saw my last vlog, you're not too bad. You're trying to size false nails.
Oh.
Megan, you're happy to see me cycling again. Well, thank you very much. I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys. And it's not the same just sitting there. I feel like I just sit there and I'm pretty boring. But when I'm cycling, I feel like I've got more energy to talk to you and have more of a laugh, I think. Do you not think so?
I think so.
Are you all having fun? This is great. Sarcasm over here.
Well, that could be sarcasm.
My cycling's the highlight of your day. Oh, thanks very much. Do you know what? Believe it or not, this isn't going to be the best stream you see today. No. Because I think the best video that you're going to see on YouTube today is when Melody Mainville uploads Family of Hope vlogs and T-Life vlogs making pizza with the most disgusting ingredients. And I have a spoiler. I'm sure Mel won't mind me revealing this, but I can reveal that one of the ingredients on Mel's pizza was sardines. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, what's behind this?
So you're going to have to watch Family of Hope vlogs later to see the pizza challenge with the ingredients that the hopefuls picked. And Melody had to eat sardines on a pizza. Ew! So gross.
You use your pointer and go.
Carrot roulette was the funniest thing ever.
Let me know.
Eric, your caseworker was talking to the programme people and she talked to them and told them that once you get the chair, you'll be joining the programme and is on the case of the wheelchair guy. That is fantastic, Eric. Hey, Tracy. That's wrong. You're not supposed to like sardines.
I was supposed to like tuna, but you really.
I know, Adam and H. It's so funny. Oh, Chi-Chi, I really wanted Tyler to eat dog biscuits. Not that I'm a bit sadistic. The dude was ready to eat placenta. And
Never eat placenta.
I don't know if you guys remember this, but when Mel and T-Life, I think they went to Seattle. I think it was Seattle. And Tyler from T-Life, Daily Vlogs, T-Life Vlogs on YouTube, Tyler licked a wall that was full of everybody's gum. People would eat their gum and then stick it to the wall, and there was just thousands of people's gum all over this wall, and Tyler...
The disgusting was, a kid in my class picked gum from under the table and ate it.
Ew, that's gross. Is that not disgusting? Is that not disgusting? So I'm sure I wouldn't mind eating dog biscuits. Oh, it's so funny. So funny. I'm like, ew, you're so gross, and I don't know why Jess would kiss him after that. They had a baby after that. Ew. I'm joking. I love Tyler and Jess. You should check them out if you don't know who they are. Hi, Joe. Adam, you just want to say you're all awesome. You all mean the world to me. Love and blessings to you all. Adam, you're sweet. You're a little bit awesome. Wee bit awesome. Hi. I don't know what Abbie's doing. She's kind of crouched down to the floor here. Jill, it is going very well, thank you. I'm cycling. In case you couldn't see, in case you just thought I was doing a wee dance. I'm on a bike and I'm pedalling for charity. For Click Sergeant Young Lives versus Cancer. I don't know what Abbie's doing down there. Dog biscuits aren't that bad, depending on the kind you get. You had one that was chocolate on one side and plain on the other. Why? Why did you do that? The charity Click Sergeant, you can go to www.clicksergeant.co.uk, and if you go there, they will explain what they do. They provide research, funding. It's mostly financial. Mostly? That's so Scottish. Mostly. You won't know what that means. Mostly. It's mostly financial aid for families that are affected by a young one, a teenager or a child going through cancer. They provide things like funding for travel to hospitals, funding for medication, funding for accommodation and hotel stays for the family, things like that. In the UK, a family with a child with cancer is £600 in debt every single month that child has to go through treatment. You can imagine that builds up quite a debt, and more often is the case that, as heartbreaking as it is for me, when I watched Family of Hope vlogs and I watched their story with Elijah, it broke my heart that after Elijah passed, they were still faced with thousands and thousands of pounds, dollars worth of debt for medical costs. And I think, how hard is that? Not only have you lost your child, but after that passing, you still have to pay for medical treatment that didn't work. So that really hit me hard. I found that quite distressing that a family would have to go through that. I mean, debt is the last thing you need when you're already facing this. A lot of families end up losing their homes, losing their cars, losing their jobs. These people have to take time off work. Hi, Stuart.
I'm going now.
Going where?
Dad, just downstairs.
Alright, okay. Right, love you, bye.
Bye.
My son's going to his dad's. So, things like that, the financial stress and the hardships that it causes for families, I just think that's the last thing that they need. It's the last thing that they should have to deal with. And whilst you're grieving especially, you shouldn't have to be worrying about paying things off for years down the line. So this is why I am representing Click Sergeant. This is why I'm cycling. The cycling part for me, the 5,000 miles, the reason that came about is because where Elijah lived in Sonora is 5,000 miles from where I live in Scotland. So I wanted to represent Elijah. I'm doing this for Elijah, for Team Drag Shadow in memory of Elijah. So I wanted to incorporate him into this. So that's why I chose 5,000 miles. I'm cycling the distance from my heart to his. If I could cycle all the way to heaven and give him a kiss, I would, but 5,000 miles is my target. It is a long way away. I'm going to be doing this for quite a while. But seeing as I can't get there in real life, this is the next best thing. So that is why I'm doing it. As I say, it's already reached 425 miles before I got sick. But now I'm a bit better. I thought I would continue on. I'm going to read back your comments because you were going really fast there and I couldn't quite catch you. Where are, oh God. Right, so I answered Chi Chi, that's how the charity works. How do you sign up? No, you can actually donate any time of year, and you can fundraise for them any time of year. I chose cycling. They were doing a thing last year that they kicked off. It was walking, cycling or running, I think it was. And I chose cycling because I really needed to get a little bit more healthy. Oh, it was a dare. I miss hanging out with yous. A wee bit. You forgot that what that was Scottish for. Medical debt is horrible in the US. Now this is the problem with the UK. People think that we have free healthcare, so that makes everything great, and it does. We're so blessed. The NHS staff, our medical system in the UK is absolutely astounding at what they do. They don't get enough credit or enough money. But their breaking point, there is a long waiting list for really serious emergency treatments. In my case, I need to go and have a hysterectomy. There's an 18-week waiting list. Things like that, it's bursting at the seams. So just because it's free doesn't mean it doesn't come without issues, because it really, really does. But we are blessed that we don't have to pay. We are very blessed. Cancer treatment is so expensive. That's a whole other issue that I really won't get into in this particular feed, but yes, it boils my blood how much it costs to treat cancer. And we've just had a breakthrough in East Kilbride actually. There's a mum that has a child who has been suffering with severe seizures every day, every night. He's been in and out of hospital. He's only, I think, 8 years old or something. He's been in and out of hospital, and this family have had to fight tooth and nail just to allow this child to have access to medical cannabis, because in Scotland the law was passed that medical cannabis is legal now. They have only prescribed that treatment since it was legalised. They have only prescribed that treatment to 10 children. Now I can guarantee you there's more than 10 children that need that treatment. And this family were told no. They had to go to court and they had to fight and they had to go through papers and media. And then finally, I think it was the government decided, right, okay, you can become child number 10. 10 children out of the thousands that have medical things that medical cannabis can help, and only 10 of them. So when you think that it's been legalised, really it hasn't. I mean, allowing 10 people to have it isn't exactly legalisation, is it? Thank you very much, Jill, I appreciate that. Adam, thank you very much. Jill, that's awesome that you have people to help you out. It is a financial strain, especially for medical costs, is a burden you don't need. Now I'm very lucky. I'm in a position where I get paid money because I can't work just now, so the government give me like benefit entitlement and money to support myself and my kids. I'm not rich by any means. But it's funny because people look at me and they think, oh, you don't work, you're on the sick, you're on disability, nothing wrong with you, because I don't look physically sick. Is that not ridiculous? But then people say it's me that's, you know, I'm the one that's scrounging the system, or I'm taking money off the system that could go to somebody else, and I may not be working, but I'm still doing my bit. I'm sitting here cycling 5,000 miles for charity to raise money for people that need it way more than what I do. So, what can you do? Amanda! Amanda says, Abbie!
That made me think of the shirt, that's what you
I know.
meant.
Post the link to where to donate in chat. Do you have a pen? Can I write it? Will it let me?
Yeah, you should be able to comment.
I don't know how I comment. I don't know how I... Can somebody type this out for Adam, please? www.justgiving.com/Debz and tell me if it's still active, if you can still donate. It goes straight to Click Sergeant. The page is in my name, but if you go to the page, it will tell you in no uncertain terms, it will tell you that the money goes straight to Click Sergeant. I don't see it, it doesn't touch my bank, I don't fiddle with the money, I can't lift it. Tracy, you've spelled my surname wrong. M-C-L-E-O-D.
Or as I say, M-Cleo-D.
It says it's inactive. Oh crap, right, I will do that straight after this feed. I will go on and I will extend that. Jill, you have spina bifida on, you have braces on your legs and walk with crutches. You have days that you wish you didn't have to deal with it. But then you remember there are people worse off than me. But you know what? This is the thing I say. I have this thing, I have survivor's guilt. I really do. Because I've been faced with different health things and I think, you know, why have I been so lucky that I've been saved and other people haven't? And that's something I really struggle with. But don't underestimate your strength and your journey and the things that you've been through. Just because somebody else has had it harder doesn't mean that your story is any less significant or meaningful. And use your story, use what you've learned through your life to help other people and impact other people. That is what I'm trying to do. And I think that is a great gift to be able to relate to people and communicate with people and understand. I think understanding is a very supportive thing that you can do if somebody's going through something. To be understanding is sometimes quite hard, I think. I think sometimes you try to understand people, but because it goes against your judgments or your values or your beliefs, that it's easy to hate people. But that's going on a different subject altogether. Come back, I digress. There is a few in this community, in the dreamers and the hopefuls, that have spina bifida, believe it or not. Jill, so you're most definitely not alone and you don't have to face any of that alone at all. These guys, my dreamers, the hopeful dreamers, you guys are a pretty special bunch. And I don't mean special like special, I mean special in my heart. You're awesome. No, I cycled, I've already, emoji guy, shush, don't start, don't you start me. I've already cycled 425 miles previously, I'm adding on to that today. Yes, you are. Jill, never forget that. Never forget that your story could help somebody else. Melody and Elijah's story helped me. It affected me. I hope that my story can maybe bring inspiration to you guys. You guys can go out and tell your stories and give inspiration to other people. That is what makes the world go round.
Yeah, but people saying their story's not that big. Even if you think your story's big or not, it could still help somebody.
Exactly.
Like, even if it's someone from your family who's like kind of helped you, you could tell their story as well, sharing other people's stories.
Exactly. All it takes is for somebody to go, do you know, I can relate to that. I know how that feels. It's a big important thing, is understanding your friends, I think, and sharing, being communicative. Listen to this. I do a wee bit of cycling and I think I'm turning into Stephen Hawkins or something.
What?
I know that totally didn't make sense because that dude's in a wheelchair. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I've probably just offended every single one of you there.
An athlete. Say the word athlete.
Shush. You were listening to me whilst you were in the shower. Well, that's alright, I do that all the time. I'll have a bath and watch the Mainvilles, that's fine.
That's fine.
Even Mel goes for a poo when she's on Twitch, true story. Yes, have a drink of Rockstar, Eric. Thank you very
You
much.
saw nothing. I was trying to cover it up and you were kidding. Hello, humans.
It's alright, most people miss half of what I say because I'm either buffering or I speak too fast. I think half of what I say goes unnoticed because people just don't hear it.
I'm gonna be back and get it.
I know. Guys, give me a break. I've not been live in a wee while, okay? I've not cycled in ages. I forget how it goes. Did you guys watch my vlog? Did you see Vixen drinking my tea? Exactly, Jill. Oh, Josh, I can't even remember what I said. I made a joke and it wasn't funny. That's pretty much the deal. You're here having your tea.
Sipping that tea.
Sip that tea. Honestly, Eric, I was just like, I turned round and there it is. Sipping away and I'm like, I'll not be drinking out of that cup anymore. And she looked at me and I'm like, yes. And she's like, do I care? And then head went back in.
She gets this after me.
Josh, it's not funny now. I said a big word and then I said, oh, because I'm cycling, I feel all smart.
Like Stephen
Hawkins.
Hawkins? It must be Hawkins.
Hawkins, or whatever his name is. And then I thought, well, that's a bad comparison because he can't cycle. And then I said, oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. Hope I didn't offend anybody. And I probably have, so let's just move on, please.
Move on!
Jill, I know, it was hilarious. I'm telling you, my cat's becoming famous. Vixen is a little star. She's also a little evil, but... Eric, let me tell you. This bugged me. That bugged the crap out of me. I'm looking at that path and I'm looking at this path and I'm like, why is that covered in ice? Why is this one completely dry? Heather said it might be the wind, I think. She said that it might just have been lit. But then I don't know. I don't know and it still bugs me. Oh, I have to open the juice for Abbie. How high pub was she that day? Who? Me? When? How?
Me, she, he, me.
I wonder where the cat gets it.
This asked me to her.
Yeah, it might have been the wind. I don't know. I'm not a... Is that a physicist, weatherist, meteorologist? I don't know.
Meteorologist stars.
I don't know. Vixen, I know. She was alright, she wasn't too bad, but she's going through this stage. Oh, she's so annoying. She likes to be stroked while she eats. She'll come and cry to you and then go to her food bowl and you have to stand there and give her a wee stroke whilst she's eating. And I don't know why she started doing that. So if anybody knows, that would be good if you could tell me because I've not googled it or anything. She never used to do that. She's like 5 years old, 6 years old. Maybe 7 actually.
What,
I think she's,
yeah,
no,
7?
7. She just turned 7 in
We got
January.
her when she was 3.
Aye, she just turned 7. So I'm not sure why she started doing that. Our food is available all the time for her to eat, so I don't understand why she now needs petted while she eats it. I really don't have a clue. Abbie, what are you doing in my shop? Will you go sit down? You're so distracting. You could have gone your entire life without knowing that Melody poops watching YouTube. No, she poops if she's on Twitch. See when she's on Twitch and she says, be right back, and she puts up the be right back, she's away for a poo. She's quite calm. I love Mel. She's just the best, isn't she? Guys, how good was that prank? How good was the prank? The snake prank. Have you seen it? You've all seen it, so we can talk about it. If you haven't seen it, go to Family of Hope Vlogs. There's a snake prank on Ronnie and it's the best. Maybe she's spoiled. She probably is. She acts like the queen of the castle. I felt tiny bad for Ronnie because he hurt himself. I think he actually hurt himself, but at the same time I totally don't, because I'm sorry, if I'm in my house, the comfort of my own home, sleeping on the chair, and I wake up and there's a guy with a chainsaw and a mask at night when you're sleeping, I'm sorry, I would die. I think I would just my heart would just stop. I would just be like, do you know what I mean? So a wee snake in a lake that was fake is nothing. He can handle it.
Mum, that rhymed.
The snake prank was epic. He took a bad dive. It was a bad dive. Like, seriously, he literally flew. He went distance. There was distance covered there. I'm telling you. Oh, I'm telling. Mel said she was ready to go and grab a knife. Imagine she came charging out the kitchen and just plunged Ronnie. You would be like, ah! But no, seriously. The sad thing is, YouTube might remove the It prank video, because YouTube have this new community guidelines policy thing where they're removing prank videos if they think it causes unnecessary emotional distress. So I don't know if Ronnie being in the living room with a chainsaw pretending he's a mass murderer would come under that. Heather, I didn't message anybody, but I put it on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I did say on my social media that it was time. Where are you? Hi Heather.
I'm gonna.
Mwah, love you. No. The prank was epic. Your team Ronnie. Oh, interesting. But that made you team Mel. Okay. You're babe the bean. The It prank was not cool. I think because I know them, no, not long, well, half an hour. I'm cycling, Heather. I'm cycling. This is me pedaling. Oh, and in case you wanted an update, I've done 9.7 kilometres. Is that not cool? Sorry, missing comments. The It challenge should be left alone. I know. I think it just depends on. See, I think because I know them, I know that they can both take that joke. So I think if you do something that's, you know yourself, your partner's limits and things like that. So I don't think that either one of them would have done it if they genuinely thought that the other person was going to be completely distressed by it. So I don't think it's that big a deal. It's funny, it's hilarious. We all laughed. Moving on. I'm not sure what that is in miles. If somebody could look that up. I'm at 9.9 kilometres. Wait there. I'm going to take it to 10 kilometres and then there you go. 10 kilometres. No, it's not buffering, you're buffering. You've not missed much, Heather. I was just filling them in about the charity, what I'm doing this for page. My Just Giving page for Click Sergeant is inactive because I left it too long. I have to log back in and extend it. Once I do that, I have not forgotten, guys. If you remember, just before Christmas, I played the Speak Out game. Heather won that game and I promised that I would donate £17 to Click Sergeant for Heather's winnings. Well, she got to pick and she chose the charity, so I have £17 to put in to the charity when it becomes more active. So there's £50 in it just now. You will see that if you go on next week or something. You'll see that it goes to £67 at least. H is going to be right back, but she's not doing a poo. That's awesome. 10k is 6.2 miles. It's 6.2 miles, hey? Woof woof. Anyone seen your belly button, telly button? Did you mean telly button as in your remote control or belly button as in belly button? Because I don't know where your remote control is, I'm not in your house. They are harmless, exactly. Yep, I'd have peed myself. Heather, I don't know where it is. If you check down the back of the couch or back of the TV, you've also lost your belly button. Do you know what I heard? If you play with your belly button, your bum will fall off. That's what I was told. That's what had your bum on. So if you play with your belly button, your bum's going to fall off. Don't say you weren't warned. Your pregnant belly button is as flat as a penny. Is it not popped yet? Did you know? Did you? Something's vibrating. Did you know that when you're heavily pregnant, sometimes your belly button pops out? And instead of an innie, it becomes an outie. Mine did. And then it went back in again. Eric says, do you think Ronnie's going to leave it alone or try to get Mel back? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think for 1 second that Ronnie is going to be like, do you know what, Mel, that was great, I'll just hand the winning prank over to you? I don't think so. He'll come back, but he will come back. But I think Mel might already have another one lined up anyway. He's not forgetting it. He's not letting it go. But he might wait a while. Might not be anytime soon. Just saying. But I've got a feeling that the best prank to end all pranks is still to come. That's all I'm saying. See, I'm Team Mel. I'm Team Ronnie as well, but I'm Team Mel because Mel's my girl. But I do love Ronnie. Prank war's never going to end. Knowing them two, they'll be 95 and 91, 92. And they'll still be pranking each other. Mel will be hiding Ronnie's dentures. I can just see it now. Team Melody. I'll just say Melody, even though you said Melanie. Ah, good old predictive text. Team Hopeful. I'm just Team Mainville. If it's ever anybody against the Mainvilles, I'm Mainville. Melanie. Oh! Duh, hang on. Did you hear that? That was the penny dropping. Melanie, as in Melody, and Ronnie, I get it. I'm so silly. I've not done pranks. I've done like a couple of wee scares, like Abbie's come in from school and I've hit her with a yoga ball when she walks right in the door. I've jumped up from behind the couch. Just silly things like that. We've not actually done any like major pranks, but that's a thought. That could be an idea. What would you suggest? If I was going to prank, say, Abbie. Yes, Heather, that's right. One of the kids did put a fake spider in my shoe and I was going to murder them. I failed scare that one time. Yes, I know. I know. 11.7 by the way. What was it I used to do last time? Would I take it to 21 or something? Or 18? What was the one that I used to cycle every... all the time. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you? I wish I could have done 450 miles, but I can't cycle 25 miles today. 50 kilometres. What planet are you on? Hello, Abbie. 18. Was it 18? Cool. Well, I'm on track. That's right, it was 18. It was 18 in an hour, wasn't it? So 46 minutes and I'm at, wait for it, 12 kilometres. So 4 kilometres in 15 minutes is my average, yep. For the first time back in a while. I know, well, I can't even remember when I stopped. I think that was back in October or something. September, October, something like that. Which was wild. It feels so long ago now. Not 50 kilometres, no. Not 50 kilometres. I am sweating, can you see? I'm already like, but it feels not bad, not in any pain or anything, so that's good. As long as I'm not in pain, I can cycle. That was the doctor's orders. It wouldn't affect my recovery or my health or anything like that by cycling, as long as I don't feel pain. Because if I feel pain, that's the first sign of like infection or something like that, and by doing this won't help, and it would prolong the recovery period. So I promise you that I will tell you if I'm in pain. Right now I don't have any pain. Oh, you can't give me ideas if Abbie's online, that's true. Ronnie, if you can see this, Ronnie, can you put sugar on the cheese sauce of Mel's natural fries? Adam, you do not mess with the natural fries. Anything else. You can't spoil natural fries, man. That's bad. I mean, I know Mel did spoil ding dongs, but that didn't put Ronnie off. But don't mess with the natural fries, man. That's harsh. So cold. I'm only joking. No, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, but I personally, I think she would. Exactly, Eric. That's what I was just about to say. I think Mel would kill you and Ronnie. Adam, how dare you? Oh, dearie me. She might, I mean, who knows? I don't fancy getting on Mel's bad side, could you imagine? Mel would go all Hulk smash and stuff. I wouldn't mess. I'd probably poke Ronnie in the eye though. I'm kidding. You're gonna go so you can eat some deer for lunch. Can you not stay and eat some deer for lunch? You have to go. Can't just leave me here whilst you eat. So funny. I don't think I'm going to make 18 kilometres today, by the way. I think I might just go for 16. Don't kill me. Dearie me. Aha, dear. I'm getting quicker at this. Oh, I've no idea. Aye, that's right, that's right. So, okie dokies, no worries, Josh. Jill. Why am I so slow today? Because I haven't cycled in about 3 months. And I'm only just remembering how to do it. Do what I can today and don't overdo myself. Well, that's it, exactly. I don't want to go in all guns blazing thinking that I'm Superwoman, because I'm not. You had bacon and egg sandwiches and a nice big mug of tea. Oh, oh, Abbie! Can you make me tea? You're not that busy. You're not that busy. What are you doing? 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 What are you do You're not. She's busy. Slow in the head. Heather, why are you questioning that? You've known that since the day I met you. Come on now, I've known you for what, 20 years? I've known you for 20 years and you're only just saying that I'm slow in the head. We know this. We know this already. I am a bit silly. I know this. I'm a pure embarrassment sometimes. Normally quick with the patter. Well, I know. It's because I'm out of breath as well. I'm so unfit. I've ate so much over Christmas as well, so I'm like, I can't speak. Okay, I know, Heather's only joking. Oh my god, how good was that lunch the other day? I went for lunch with Heather. Did you see Heather's baby on the vlog? Little Aiden, he's so cute. I can't even deal with him. He's so beautiful. He's gorgeous. Lovely. It was a great lunch. Can't remember what I had. Oh, tuna panini. I had a tuna panini. True story. 13.8 kilometres. Wee man. Isn't it just adorable? It makes me miss babies and I'm like, oh, the baby. And then I come home and I enjoy the peace and quiet and then I'm like, yeah. Let them be other people's babies and not my baby. It was so yummy. Too cute, I know, and Heather's having another one. How long have you got, Heather? 7 weeks? 7 weeks, Aiden's going to be a big brother. And he's going to have a little brother. I can't wait. He's going to be so gorgeous. He's going to be tiny and the little cheeks. I love babies. 7 weeks, that is going to go past so quickly. Honestly. Oh, I remember those days. I know, Eric. Oh, he loves me. He's got such a beautiful smile. He was chuckling away. It is, H. It's such a blessing. H, how are you? How are you and Henry? I feel like I've not chatted to you in a while. It cannot come quick enough. Baby fever. Oh, I could just give them all squeezes and cuddles and just. I love it. I don't know why babies make us want to talk like that. Do you ever see a baby and you talk like that? I don't know why we do that. You watched a video called First We Feast. Right, well, let me read it. Gordon Ramsay being interviewed eating really spicy hot wings. He was swearing like crazy. Yeah, I know Gordon Ramsay. Not personally, but I know he swears. You're fine. Good. I'm glad you all seem in a great mood today. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are going to stick around for some more of my cycling. You're weird, Jill. We're all weird here. Dreamers mean that you're outside the box. Dreamers mean that you don't quite fit into what people tell you should. Being a dreamer is being imaginative and brave and creative. Ow! That's not very brave or creative. I just hit my ankle off the pedal. That wasn't creative at all. Ow. Oh, what an idiot. Oh. Ow, thanks, Gigi. I think I might actually stop at 15. That was really sore. Did you know Ronan Keating was in Glasgow yesterday? Yes, I do know that. When did I find that out? Today. Didn't find out yesterday. Didn't know beforehand because I would have went. I love Ronan Keating. The old pedals with the metal spike. Oh God, aye. Proud to be a hopeful dreamers. Oh, thanks. It's 15, fine, thank you. I feel terrible. Oh, I'll take it at 16. I'll take it at 16. Ow, 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 ow. It was right off the side of the ankle bone. You know, that really knobbly bit. Such a fool. Love each day as if it's last. There's no night having a blast, oh baby. Can't remember all the words. Yes, Ronan Keating was the lead singer of a band called Boyzone in the 90s and early 2000s, if you didn't know. They were in Glasgow, my hometown, yesterday, and I didn't know until I read it in the paper today. They were literally in the middle of the street. Just my luck. Hang on, I have a message. Ew, Josh, get away. Josh sending me a picture of his deer, his lunch. Adam's away for a poo. I know, I loved Boyzone when I was younger. They were like the best band. And then I loved NSYNC. When you see my vlogs, remember there's no judging here. Love you, my friend. Love you too, Jill. Love all my little dreamers. And I don't mean little dreamers as if you're little people. I just mean you're my wee dreamers. It's an affectionate term. You're my little family. And I do appreciate that a lot of you guys, if not all of you, came from the hopeful side. So to be a hopeful dreamer is extra special. It's an extra special family. Hello? Hello? 15.4. But thanks for sticking with me, guys, anyway. I do appreciate it so much. What should you get on your pizza? Not sardines. I don't know if you were here when I said that, but little spoiler for the ingredients pizza that Family of Hope Vlogs done yesterday that they're putting on vlog today. Melody got sardines. That's all I know. You're little, you're 4'10". I'm 5'3". I'm just a smidgen taller. Just a smidgen. Pineapple. Yum. On a pizza. That wasn't your first choice. I loved the dog biscuits idea, that was great. What's my goal on cycling? 5,000 miles. 5,000 miles, but not today, not in one go, obviously. Usually I do about 18 kilometres per cycle because I can do about 18 kilometres in an hour. Although for this hour, which is just about to finish, I've only done 16 kilometres, but that's okay. I'm just easing myself into it. Eric's 4:10, Jill's 4:07. Tracy went too quickly, hang on. 5'6". Are you taller than me, Tracy? I would need to wear heels then if I ever met you. I'm at 15.9, hang on, and I'll show you it turning to the 16, hang on. Oh, there you go. That was quick, it literally took one rotation of the pedals. 16 kilometres. Can somebody tell me how many that is in miles, please? Heather's 5'5", you're a wee bit taller than me as well. I'm taller than H. I'm never usually taller than anybody. 15.9, no 16, it went to 16 there. Look, it went to 16. 16! Yes, but I'm actually using the tripod that you gave me, Heather, because it was sitting on the table, because I thought if I was holding the handheld and cycling, I would be like this and probably make you all feel sick. And guess what I'm going to remember? I'm going to remember to take the batteries out the bike this time. Because I kept forgetting, ouch, I kept forgetting and kept wasting all my batteries and spending a fortune on batteries. Look at that hair. I only put my hat on to hide the hairdo. So I'm going to write that down on this board. Let me see. Do I have a pen? Abbie! Can you bring me a pen or a pencil in, please? Never mind, got one. Wait there, guys. Do you remember my big chart that colouring? The next target on it is 450 miles because I reached 425 something, but I need to get to 450 in the middle there. Can anybody tell me what 16 kilometres is in mileage, please? Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 9.94 miles. That sucks. Can I not round it up? Can I round it up to 10? What did that say again? Hang on. 9.9. Right, hang on, because I was at 425.2. See, I need to do maths. This pen doesn't work. Somebody add 425.2, add 9.9. Somebody. I can't work it out in my head. 425.2 plus 9.9. Well, I would just... 424.1? 435.1. 435.1. Thank you very much, emoji. 435.1. Let me find a pen or a pencil because that one's not got a point. That one does have a point. Do I have a point? 435.1. Yes, it was 425.2 add 9.9. So it's 4. No, is it not? 435.1, right? 435.1. 435.1. And I'm just going to put January there so that I know that that's the first one that I've done. 435.1 miles. We're nearly there. Only got another 100% to go. Well, that's good. That's good for the first day. Nearly 10. I would round it up, but I don't want to be accused of cheating. Because somebody would, somebody would find that excuse and say, you didn't complete it. But yes, thank you very much for joining me again. That was fun. Did you guys have fun? Was it entertaining? Did you laugh? Did you smile at least once? If I made you smile at least once, then it's not a complete waste of time. But thank you anyway again for joining me. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you all come back next time. Hopefully I'll be cycling again tomorrow. Yes, emoji. That's me back. I'm back cycling. Live cycling has officially resumed. Yay! So I should be back tomorrow. If I'm not back tomorrow, I will be back the next day. I'm glad you made it to H. I'm just leaving myself. Love you too, girl. Thank you so much. Thanks, Adam. Thanks, Jill. Oh, I'm glad I made you smile. You guys make me smile every single time. I wouldn't be doing this if you guys weren't here to support me, because if you guys weren't here, what would be the point? I would not be having very much fun at all. So thank you guys. Thanks, Heather. All of you wonderful people, including you, Kevin. I will see you later. And keep an eye out for Family of Hope vlogs for pizza.